Okay, hi. So I said in my circuits video that it's always a good idea if you are doing exercise in your house and you live alone to let somebody know that you're exercising before you start, and then let them know that you've safely finished your exercise at the other end. I'm going to show you a thing called backward chaining, and this is if you are unfortunate enough to fall in the house. This is the physiotherapist's advice as to how to get up off the floor again afterwards. It's really important that if you do fall in the house, that you keep yourself warm if you can't get off the floor. So if you've got a blanket lying around, even if you can roll yourself up in a rug, if you've got nothing handy. But if you find yourself on the floor for what we call a long lie, which means that you've been on the floor for over an hour, then please grab a jacket off a hook, grab a blanket, just wrap yourself up the best you can, stay warm until you can get some help. So backward chaining, here we go. I'm going to show you as if I've just fallen in my lounge, how I would get back up again off the floor. So if you're lying on your back, you need to go onto your side. So you bend your knees. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to bring my right hand over my body and roll onto my left side. From there, and the reason I roll that way is because my right hand then helps me to push myself up to a seated position. From there, I'm going to come onto all fours. So I'm going to swing my knees underneath me so that I'm on my hands and knees. And here I'm going to crawl away to my piano stool again. So you need to find a piece of furniture that is steady and sturdy. Okay. From here, crawl right up to the seat of your piece of furniture. You're going to then lift your hands and pop them on to the outside of the seat. You then bring your stronger leg, which again is my right, through into lunge position. My left toes are going to tuck underneath. And from there, I'm going to count to 3 and push myself onto both feet. 1, 2, 3. Now, be careful here that you don't stand up too quickly, because you could go dizzy. So pop your hands carefully on your thighs, lift your face, let the blood come out of your head, and then walk yourself carefully up to standing. I'm going to show you that in reverse. So, I'm going to bring my hands back down. It was my right foot, my stronger foot, that came through. So I'm going to go down onto my left knee. I'm then going to take my right knee down. I'm going to come my hands down onto the floor. I'm then going to pick up that winning lottery ticket that I dropped so that I can get back up. All right, so one more time. From the floor, my right hand is stronger, so I'm bringing it over the top. Pushing so that I'm on my hands and the hip. Tucking my knees underneath. Walking myself to something sturdy. Bringing my hands up. My stronger foot through. My toe tucks. 1, 2, 3. Be careful about postural hypotension and come up slowly. Now, what if you don't have a dining room chair and you need to get yourself back onto a couch if that's all you've got? So down I go again. Now, looking around my nice messy house, this is where it's an advantage having a messy house. My cushions don't come off of my couch. If it did, I would pull that cushion off, sit it down on the floor, bum myself up onto that cushion, and then bum myself up onto the bit of the couch that didn't have a cushion, and then go up the next step and sit on top of the dog. Okay, but I don't have that because the cushions don't come off. So instead I'm going to make myself a kind of makeshift step. So first of all I've got this big cushion that I can pull off my couch. That's not bad. And my couch is quite low. But you know, there's the dog bed. I think I'll give him his couch. Pull the dog bed on top. So, there we are. That's a wee bit higher. So if I can get myself to that one, I can sit up. And even if it means resting here, then at least it's a bit comfier than lying on the floor, not quite so dangerous. But then if you can, pop your hands behind you, and that's quite difficult, you need a bit of flexibility. And then just lift yourself carefully up onto the couch, like that. And again, try and call for help if you've got a phone with you, once you've got yourself up off the floor. So I hope that helps. Just a couple of ideas. If you're going to practice backward chaining, do not do it while you're in the house on your own, in case you get stuck down on the floor for some reason. Thank you.